could you townies work so busy bringing me stuff? Oh, you work so hard. Hi. Hello everyone. Didn't see you there. Vision Revelations here, and we are playing back Towns. As you can see, here in the marketplace now, it is now decorated. These barrels are just decorative. They don't actually put any stuff in them. They can now play chess. They can play the harp. It's an actual like community gathering place now. The reason that I did this was over the course of getting more stuff ready for recording this episode. I had a bit of an issue keeping my townies alive. Yeah, things didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped, and so I went really low on my population, and I needed to get them back up. So after I was get to a point where I could start regenerating them again, or getting new immigrants, I decided to decorate the marketplace, since this is where they gathered the most, and to make their happiness go up a lot faster. And it works. Their happiness went up really quickly. It didn't take like a month like it normally seems to take. It went up really quickly. So this actually works, and they like to sit in the chairs, and they like to play chess and listen to harp, musicals and stuff. It works. See, there it goes. It works out. We got a merchant here. Anything? I could buy Brontos' table. I wonder where he's been. I haven't seen much of him in a while. So these are the barrels that I used, and the harp. The statue I actually bought from a caravan. I don't think it was bought from this one, but it was bought from one of them. And that's why I have the silver scoot beaten statue. I bought it. I haven't found silver. It's going to be much further down in the dungeon, but I was able to buy one. I.e. the perks of having the market system. You can buy stuff that you can't get yourself, or you can't get there yet. So it works. I like how it looks even from above. You can kind of see it. And then when they're idling, when they're not hauling, more stone up here, they'll just sit around and party and have fun, and it looks great. Okay, if you remember what I was doing last time, I was building a home for the spirits, more or less, and here it is. Well, almost. It's still got a little bit of work to be done. Yeah, I really like it. It looks Haunted Mansion-ish. It's about the way I expected it to look. We're gonna finish it though. Inside, I have some ghosts have been trapped. This was actually a very long, involved process that resulted in the death of most of my townies to get them to place corpses in here, as you can see, basically like this, like I have it here. And then for my people not to get trapped inside building the fence, they almost became human sacrifices. Luckily, the last time they did what they were supposed to. And I let them spawn 3 ghosts each, and then I deleted the corpse. So now I won't have 100 ghosts running around. Just a few, just to kind of like murk about. They should be able to come through the door. I don't think they'll destroy the door. Maybe they will. It won't matter. But this one hasn't been spawning any ghosts. I don't know why. Maybe because it's on a stockpile, which they've spawned on stockpiles before. I don't understand why they're not here, but maybe it's because it's surrounded by a fence. This fence, which I think works pretty well with it, which actually they can't walk over either, much like this fence. it provides much more of the aesthetic of some haunted mansion. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this first with the broken roof. Start working our way, keep working our way across, and we want a little bit of overgrowth, I think, because it just, we got a couple trees back here, but it's not really enough, for added ambience. We're going to add a road here as well. It's just the normal old road for those who have been here for a while. I'm gonna have it come out there, and have it kind of turn and come to about, well, actually I think that'd be fine, because we don't want to take up too much space in case we ever decide to put anything over here. Let them place some roads, which kind of match the stuff there, and then we'll build our fence around to enclose it. We won't have any doors or gates. We don't want to risk them getting out or having fight. We want them to stay preserved here. So I'm gonna keep them safe and keep my townies safe from them. No more deaths as a result of ghosts. But we want to place a few trees. So that, it looks overgrown. Oops, I didn't mean to, no point in doing that. We don't want to put any palm trees in here. Enough things to kind of till, and we'll place down some trees. Actually, let's build some around the fence line too. That's where trees always tend to be more naturally. Flip the whole corner there. Come about here. Here, and the fence comes along, and it's just right. Stuff's still dying. At least they're not my people now. And we'll place some of these normal trees like this. Actually, we'll have a bit of a combination. I have to go and run and find enough bushes to do all this. And we'll just make those pine trees. So now we'll find the pine trees. It's basically like making a tree farm, only these trees won't be accessible. And hopefully they won't, I don't think they'll die. I don't think they have a max age life. If they're planted, they might, but the city won't last forever. Eventually, the series will end. I know. It is a lot nicer to have all these citizens now. I'm actually up to 32, but one, while trying to build this patio, one poor unfortunate soul by the name of Mary Gernon. She passed away earlier today as a result of having a stone block placed on her head, and it took a little while for cleanup and body disposal. Yeah. But stuff like that happens. The right level, yep. I like my little staircase. Goes up like that, and then it actually like turns out like that. So as you come up here, I think that looks pretty cool. Not really much for up here for like a bedroom or anything, but I don't have anything like decorated in here. The inside really didn't matter. I actually can put just for giggles. If I can find where it is. So what's a decoration? Indoor. I will put a clock inside. In fact, where do I want to put it? Doesn't seem to want me to. Oh, it's got restrictions. We don't put it in a personal room, not a dining room. Put it in a tavern. Okay, I guess we won't, because don't want to place a tavern there either. So we just won't do that. Oh well. It was a good thought. And all the stuff is finished. And as soon as we get all this blocked up and no one else can get in, we'll release the ghosts, and we'll see if that one will spawn once we unsurround it. Maybe that's what's causing it to not work. Where's that fence? Oh, here it is. We'll let them run free, and then no one else will be able to bother them, and they can go about their merriment, hunting a place, as any good ghost would want to do. All these graves here are actually the bodies of those killed trying to corral the ghosts. You see some boots remaining over here. There was one over here. Because you know, that siege really did me in, and I'm actually hoping I don't run out of animals, because all these farms are off over here, and I don't want them to like accidentally kind of run out, like me forgetting to turn them back on. So this will be this house completed in just a few minutes when they get placing all this stuff up, and we'll have the one more spot, and hopefully they'll when they place it, they'll put it on the right side. See, they put it and they end up on the other side. They don't need to be doing that. They need to end up on this side, or else I want to leave them in there and they're going to die too. Mostly my plan was, I'm not going to lock the door so they can go in and out of the place, but I was kind of try for a couple ghosts up here, maybe one will end up here, some down here, and then some roaming about outside. Basically, this is just going to be for looks. The whole thing is cordoned off. The walls, the gates go all the way to the water. You can't go around. It's going to look, you know, even more weird when you have a big mage tower kind of right there. So it's gonna be funny. I think the trees, you know, look nice as they are. Maybe I should have like tilled the whole thing so like all the grass looks dead. I think that might have been a little overboard though. I've also started to mine the next level down. This level is still got a little bit of stone up here, but it's pretty open. You know, we came in right here. We could mine all this, but it's gonna take them a while to like run over here and get it. And I discovered a new coal and iron deposit right here, which is very convenient. I'm gonna be putting some stuff down there, so I can actually be making some iron armor for my townies. But I started to dig down here, and I'm gonna start to dig out through all this stuff because it's safe. I don't have to worry about the river. and it'll be good. Yeah, I have actually. I don't. I want to, because I keep forgetting to change these options in the thing. I'm disabling sieges because while I was preparing all this, I actually got a one of those sieges like we used to get back in the day that were pretty vicious. I had like 20 spiders and a hobgoblin Kaiser with like 12 townies. It would have meant the end of the series. I wasn't quite ready to end it though. We still have so much to do, so I cheated a little bit and I got rid of them. And it's time to close this up and release the ghosts. I'm not going to put a gate because I think ghosts, even if you lock the gate, they have a chance of attacking it, and they'll open it. Then a hero might run in and kill them, or a guard may run in and kill them, re-kill them, and don't want that to happen. Want them to stay alive, stay undead. That's what I mean. And it's hard to classify a ghost in an RPG game because you don't kill them; they're already dead. I don't know. But here is the mansion, the haunted mansion of Valle de Cabeza, or Cerveza. I can't even pronounce the name of my own town. How sad is that? Please stay on this side of the fence. Thank you very much. Alright. It's not done. Let us release the ghosts. I should destroy the stockpile and maybe they'll start producing. Alright, they're now free to roam about their nice little home. They can stay that way forever. Actually, didn't put a tree right there. Oh well. Now the ghost should come out, start roaming about. Maybe this one will spawn some more people. We can hope. Okay, well, so we'll let them go about their business, just for peace of mind. And let's get to building over here. Let's get the front of our city started. We're actually going to delete the stockpile because we're going to be using its full extent. And we're going to... actually we're going to replace a barracks, aren't we? But it has to be 5 by 5, so we may have to do a little bit of trimming. Yeah. We could just make the whole thing 5 by 5, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, yeah. Don't know what I'm thinking. One there. And one there. Group 1 and Group 2, which we'll rename. And this will eventually be the only point that you can get into the city. That will have the wall expanded all the way, around the map. But you can still get around the map, and we'll have a tiny, or actually, well, they can already cross over here. We'll have like a bridge over here to get to this side, and because we're gonna kind of cordon off this area completely. and but we'll have a little bridge. That way, any sieges that spawn and any caravans that spawn, they can still get into the city here, and and get here. And we'll have our guards here for dealing with sieges. If they spawn here, they spawn all the way over there, then we'll have plenty of time to get ready for them. Alright, and so we're going to build our gatehouses with which block, I wonder. Let's build it with this block. This might look nice. I haven't used this block before. Enough room for a door. We'll have a guard outpost here, this one, and then we'll have some Roman guards for anyone that gets past the gatehouse. They'll be ready. Which I don't know, they'll have to stand here, but we'll have to patrol them here because they're gonna sieges will run right past, and they'll just kind of be hanging out here, like, okay, we're fine here. Pay your toll and go on your way. But yeah, this was a nice suggestion, Agent. So thank you for this. This is a very nice little touch, and I like it. I think that's going to work for Gatehouse. Need to get some doors ready, get them built. So yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying the game, all of these from Steam. If you have any questions or need any hints or tips, let me know. If you want me to make a tutorial, perhaps on making things and maybe better explaining what it is that I'm doing, please do let me know. Please comment. I do reply to comments. I just replied to a comment. A guy was asking about how I place these containers here. Some people may have been using this menu here, and you see containers, and you're placing them here, which makes them unstatic. They can be moved elsewhere. But if you use the menu over here, go to these containers, this is where you would use them if you want to place them in a specific spot. These will just place them anywhere and try to put them on a stockpile. And but I like them to be where I want them to be. For aesthetic reasons, of course. We'll also include another barracks, because as soon as we get all this populated, we're going to have a ton of townies running about and just constantly eating everything. We'll need a ton of animal farms, and there they are, fist pumping again. There are such happy cows. There must be those California cows. Happy cows come from California. That commercial, yeah. But we'll make sure. Well, it's actually on. Are these all on? Oh, I thought they were off. Well, now they're all on, so we don't have to worry about running out of food just yet. Oh, look, and there's already a ghost outside. These two are still hanging about over here. Yeah, he's not. As you can see, I don't have every one as a window. The rest are scaffolding, so it looks like some of the windows are broken out. It's just old. Until we get maybe like a broken window kind of item, maybe, for these kind of things, which I don't know why you'd want to. Maybe you get a window and then you could somehow break it if you want to, do things like this. Otherwise, you see this ghost may come out and me haunt the roof over here a little bit. I had a pig stuck up here. I had to rescue the pig by butchering it. Yeah. So now he's stuck up on the roof, which is, I guess, works because he's a guard after all. Going to make a scaffold for getting up. I'm just using scaffold because they're free. I could be building these ladders like this. I don't really like the way they look. It's not doesn't look like a military kind of riser. So I'm just okay. Well, he's down at least. Oh, maybe he wanted to place that one over there. Now someone can. We want to have this not quite 2 stories, maybe a story and a half. So it's a bit taller, and yeah. So it'll tower over the walls a little bit. So we'll just add another layer, so we don't have to have a 2-story thing. It's just one really tall story. What are they called stories anyway? I haven't always wondered. I really don't care. But I wonder why they call them stories. Because they don't seem to tell me anything. Anyway, I had these barrels hidden back here all this time. I hadn't activated them. Was a bit astounded. Somebody keeps eating bread. I don't know who it is. Who's been eating bread? The knight seems to have an affinity for bread. But with all this nice meat over here, even in barrels, on the ground, they go for bread. So I have to occasionally turn on my mills to get some more bread being made. To, give people bread. Bread is like my my failsafe. If for some reason all these animals die out from some disease, or I turn them off and I forget to turn them back on, and all of a sudden we have no more meat, they'll be safe. Yep, there's ghosts on the roof. They're hanging out in the backyard. This human remains don't seem to want to spawn anything. Maybe I broke it somehow. I don't know, but until then, looks like a murder mystery. We had a corpse in the yard, but everyone's too afraid to investigate. CSI won't walk in because there's ghosts about. I don't know about you, but if I was a CSI and there were ghosts that look like this hanging over the corpse, I would not go and examine it. I would find a different job. What are we doing on stone? Got lots of stone. I don't know why they're going so slow. We got stone there. We got stone here. I had a barbarian running around with a head. I took a picture of it. I'll post that picture of it. But he was here standing in the marketplace holding a head, and there was no one else here with him. He was by himself. Everyone was like, no, don't want to hang out with the guy that's running around carrying a head. Not good. Not good. And we'll place one more actually. It'll be our top floor. And then we'll have a wooden floor on that. We'll make some battlements, I think they're called. Yeah. And eventually we'll get our one other person back. I don't know whose room it was. This room. This is where they were. And they died. And you're asleep. Get some ites running about. I don't have an ite chest. I'll start collecting those eventually. You know, I have copper, I have spatterite, I have goblinite. I could be making some ite armors. Maybe I'll do that eventually for my guardhouse when we have... Whenever I decide to put sieges back on, we'll just be sure to include some guards with some bigger stuff for when those bigger sieges arrive. Now that we have more than 30 townies, we're gonna need some extra protection. Placing some wooden floors. Ensuring that they can reach them, of course. Okay, 2 ghosts outside, 2... See, that's how it's gonna look. We'll have the ghosts running about. I really hope we can increase brightness at some point of all this. You know, when we're high up like this. I really want to see a day and night cycle. This house would look great if we had some candles inside, you know, providing some light out the windows and the holes, and get some ghosts, you know, coming through the light. Oh, that would look so amazing. I would love to. I'd love to see that. And we still got so much to build. The city is still far from being complete, but we gotta hurry and build. You know, you never know when another patch maybe, you know, just around the corner, and so, you know, if say the next patch would have shops or anything, I want to be able to play in it, because I think that would be exactly what I need to make this market functional. But of course the save won't be save compatible, because all the new code is it just wouldn't work. I'm not saying that this is what's coming next. I actually have no idea. Just to clarify, this is my hope of what I would like to see. Don't want anyone assuming that I'm telling you that I'm promising that shops are coming in the near future, because I honestly have no idea. That's just my hope. And I think that looks real nice. I do. Actually, you know what else we can also include? I want to have even though you're not going to be able to see this unless you scroll down, to have actually I'm going to have to build a scaffold like that. Let's have a couple arches. Always forget where, there we go. Always forget where the arches are. I'll just use this one. Which they didn't seem to like. There we go. One scaffold might be enough, but by the time they ever build it, you know, it'll be fine. Hello. Okay, I'll get back to them in a minute. How are we doing on time? 34 minutes. Running for just a few minutes longer. Tell me what you think of my music choices. All my music I've been using is by Kevin MacLeod, because his music is royalty free. I can use it. I'm going to you know, be donating and supporting him because I love his music and I've been able to use it. So, you know, as a return of gesture, now that you know, things are clicking along really well. I have the finances to do this. I can actually donate some money, so I will be donating to you, Kevin. Thank you for your music and for what you do. But tell me, my audience, what you think of the music that I've been using. Which one out of like the new styles do you like better? If you don't like either of them, what would you like to hear in the background? What kind of music that you would like? Take take note. It has to be royalty free. It's something I can use and to monetize with. So that's the only really criteria. It has to be something that fits in the theme of like towns, something that or with this kind of commenting. My mind is spacing. You know what I'm talking about. Commentation? No, whatever. Let's see. So this I'm sorry, I keep looking at it. This has been done. I'm going to build out a little bit of the wall across here. That's not going to serve really any purpose whatsoever just yet. I want to build the next episode, or maybe I'll do this in the post episode. Build up a couple of these houses. Still got to visit the tavern. I think the tavern will be our next main goal, unless something else crops up, like the mansion. We'll be mining some more stone. We always need more stone. You see how much it's going to take. I'll be recruiting some more townies as we continue to build more houses. And then we will have some guards just standing about to add to the aesthetic, or probably more wait to the end of the series to do this. We got a big mansion we're going to be building here. Some more stuff here, a special building over here. That for our grand finale, we will be building this castle over here. So we're looking forward to that. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been great having your support. Continue supporting the game of towns. There's still so much road to go. For anyone who's been kind of against the game because it's not been finished, just help explain how the game is and how they can use it to their benefit. I don't like to see people upset. People calling it a scam and stuff like that. It's not a scam. With 10 minutes of research, 10 minutes out of your time, you can see this game is still in development. Always do your research before buying a game. That should always be true. Speaking of, I'll be watching a video by Total Biscuit about the Call of Duty 2, Black Ops 2. As I said, I missed the midnight opening event at my store, so I could come and deliver content to you guys, because I really don't play FPS games anymore, and it would be better when I did, if I had multiplayer, because that's half the game really these days, is just the multiplayer portion. But it might be fun if I pick it up for my PlayStation or for PC. I sold my Xbox. I don't have that anymore. So I don't know. We'll see. But as always, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I haven't been getting many comments on my videos. Just say hi. Just hi, Rev. How you doing? Like the series, hate the series. I don't know why I'm watching. I just happened to see you talk about this as I skipped around your video. Say something, anything. Just let me know that you're there. I would love to see that, and then I won't ask again. I have been Envizion Revelations. Thank you for watching, and good night.